I had to reach out to Granny. I had to try. At night, the fields and farms of our valley spread before us like a broad moat stroked with lines of growth. Behind them, the high, round peaks of the mountains scalloped the blue-black sky. I regarded it as a secret world of terror and wonder, the future, the past, life itself, an untaught waiting. In the twilight, I listened in bewilderment to the muted sounds from my parents' bedroom, the gentle murmurs and laughter. Was I the only one who saw Mama's dark side? "Granny," I said on the porch one night, "one day, a couple of years ago, I got this strange notion, and I drew a kind of monster. You think that's weird?" Granny Belane's hand jumped. She flicked hot red sparks off her cigarette into the night wind. Suddenly, I could imagine ghosts floating down the mountainsides and from the deepest hollows, drawn to those tiny lights. "Have you drawn any more?" she asked. "No, just the one, but one morning, before the monster painting, I woke up and saw I painted some words on the floor." More sparks shivered off her cigarette. "Tell me." I looked furtively toward the light in Mama and Daddy's bedroom window, then dropped my voice to a whisper. "Paint them, trap them, burn them." Granny crushed her cigarette on the arm of her chair. She watched the glow as it faded on the wood. I could hear her breathing hard. "Is that why you threw away all your paints and brushes?" "Maybe." She turned to me in the darkness. Her voice low and hard, she said, "Don't tell another soul what you just told me. I'll buy you some new art supplies. You are meant to paint whatever comes through you. You should paint a picture of it, good or bad. It's important. Hide the paintings under your mattress. Don't tear them up, don't throw them away. I'll find out what you're meant to do with them. Do not," she repeated, "tell anyone about this."
What about the first one I drew?"
"You've kept it." I nodded shakily. One hand moved to the pocket of my jeans for comfort. "Good. That one is the most—" She hesitated.
"The most what, Granny?"
"It's a clue to what scares you the most." Thoughts of telling her about Mama fled before a new and different fear. Granny added more weight to my worries. Her fears showed there was substance to them. I was too afraid to ask more questions. She bought me the art supplies, and I set them on the desk in my bedroom, and at night I laid on the covers staring at them, trying not to sleep. But I couldn't stay awake forever. I began to paint in my sleep every night. Grotesque things, wicked animals, creatures that didn't exist, some more human than not. Cinderella woke me every morning, and I cleaned up the spilled paint, the smears on my hands, the brushes scattered on the floor. Shaken every morning, I aimed the flashlight at the newest horror on my art pad. Then I hid it under my mattress with the others. Every time she visited, Granny looked at the collection, her face stone-cold grim. "Good work," she said. At night, I felt the paintings trying to escape from beneath me. I dreamed about them coming to life, like a horror movie I couldn't erase. My bones got tired from trying to hold the fear down. A soft voice began to speak to me in the darkness. Not really male or female, a mix of both. I stared hard into the dark each time, but no one stood there. Just the voice, comforting, and yet firm.
"This is where it starts again, Livia. It is meant to be."
Again?